Good evening and welcome to Sudan. It's Sudan against Guinea-Bissau, their second game on the road to Qatar 2022 in this second round of African Confederation qualifying. It's been an eventful Group I so far, not for all the right reasons, it has to be said. The game between Guinea and Morocco, the other two teams in the group, not taking place due to the political instability in Guinea, unfortunately. But we will see the match day 2 fixture here between Sudan and Guinea-Bissau. Sudan kicking off their group stage campaign with a defeat in Morocco, losing 2-0 to the side that are favourites to win the group. That's why they top the section so far. Guinea drawing 1-1 with Guinea-Bissau. They're second for the moment, but a positive result for Guinea-Bissau tonight could see them actually top the group, of course. They could sneak ahead of Guinea into second place. Sudan will be looking to get off the mark. Just 5 spots up for grabs. Remember, this is the second round I mentioned of the qualifying stage towards Qatar 2022. Then comes the third round, which is the 10 group winners will be put into a hat, and they'll be drawn against each other, home and away, for a place at Qatar 2022. Those games coming up in March 2022. So a lot of football to be played between now and then. These two teams as well looking forward to the Africa Cup of Nations at the start of next year. It's officially the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations, but it will be staged in Cameroon in early 2022. Great to see Sudan there, finishing second in Group C, behind Ghana, ahead of South Africa. So that's a great result for them. Guinea-Bissau coming through second in that Group I to Senegal. And actually, by a quirk of fate, these two will play each other in that Nations Cup. Drawn in Group D, they'll actually kick off their group stage campaign against each other. But they've not been given the easiest of draws. The other two teams making up that group, Egypt and Nigeria. Nigeria picking up a win in Cape Verde earlier today to maintain their 100% start to qualifying. Very, very fortuitous they were indeed, but they were without 8 of their UK-based players. COVID regulations wreaking havoc with the plans of Gernot Rohr and many other coaches across the continent. Nigeria, though, coming through unscathed, but thanks in large part to a bizarre on goal by Kenny Rocha of Cape Verde. Final preparations being made just for the two teams to head out onto the pitch here at the Al Hilal Stadium in Omdurman in Khartoum State. So you can see it's a pretty large stadium as well, some 25,000 capacity. It's the home to Al Hilal. As you might have suspected, the Sudanese champions 27 times, no less. Almost the red carpet out for both teams. Taking to the pitch at the Al Hilal Stadium in Omdurman. The second game for these two sides in Group I on the road to Qatar 2022.
Anthem.
Time for the anthems.
Anthem.
Guinea-Bissau. Sudan.
Rousing finish to the Sudanese national anthem. They'll be hoping for a rousing finish to the evening here as well. After defeat in their opening game against Morocco, their coach Hubert Velud makes four changes, excuse me. Mohamed Said Ahmed comes in at the back. The experienced forward Ramadan Agab starts up front. Sharaf Abdelrahman and Yassin Hamid, the other changes compared to the side that started in Rabat. Guinea-Bissau drawing at home to Guinea in their opening game. changes to that side as well. Frederic Mendy and Jorginho come into the starting lineup. Mama Balde, who plays his club football at Troyes in France, one of the men to drop out, as is, rather surprisingly, Joseph Mendes, the man who got the goal in the 1-1 draw with Guinea to kick off Guinea-Bissau's Group I campaign. There is Hubert Veloud, formerly a goalkeeper with the legendary French club Reims. And there is the Guinea-Bissau lineup named by Veloud's counterpart, Basiro Kande. Look out for number 16, Moreto Kasama, who actually plays his club football with Reims right now. It's a very good start to the season as the Guinea-Bissau midfielder does a bit of everything. Can score goals and be creative, as well as put his foot in when it needs it. It's Guinea-Bissau who get us underway in Sudan as these two kick off their second Group I qualifier on the road to Qatar 2022. An opening game defeat for Sudan against group heavyweights Morocco, and a draw for Guinea-Bissau against Guinea means there's room for improvement for these two. Not the easiest of pitches, it has to be said. Early touch for the Sudanese goalkeeper Ali Abdallah, who made a couple of good saves in the 2-0 defeat to Morocco. Team is Piketty Jassi. Real creative spark in this Guinea-Bissau side. Almost fed through to Frederic Mendy. One of the two changes to the starting lineup to the side that drew 1-1 with Guinea. Just helped forward by Sudan, and might break nicely as well. And a great opportunity wasted by Ramadan Agab. You'd have thought that he might do better. The man who hit the hat-trick against Chad in the first round of qualifying that really helped Sudan into this group stage. Got to hit the target. Goalkeeper Jonas Mendes was a little slow in coming out. Glorious opportunity for Ramadan Agab in the opening couple of minutes here. Nobody there in a red shirt to pick up the knockdown Instead, Guinea-Bissau can launch it forward. Mendy will give chase. Sudan, one of the great names of African football that's rather faded in recent decades, but they were one of the original three to participate in the Nations Cup, the very first Nations Cup back in 1957. Great to see them in the Nations Cup again this year. Well, I say this year, will be next year, by the time it eventually gets played, of course. Here's Rud Nielsen. Searching ball, very nearly held up on the surface as well. It's a bit sticky, the pitch, to say the least. Held forward first time, and there's a bit of a chase on for Sharaf Abdelrahman. One of the 4 changes that Verde has made to the Sudan starting lineup after their opening game defeat to Morocco. Here's a gap. It's overhit. He's looking for Yassine Hamed in the box. Here is Hamed. Plays his club football here for Al Hilal, and there's a bit of a problem for Faris Abdallah. Another of the Al Hilal players. Vast majority of the Sudan squad actually made up of the players who play their club football in this stadium. It's actually his own teammate. Once Yassine Hamed was bundled over, his foot came up and caught Abdallah in the face. It's a long way for the medical team to run on. Seven minutes in, and huge chance wasted by Sudan. Will they live to regret that? It's a very nearly a good ball towards a gap, cleaned up by Opasangante. Plays for the French second division side, Châteauroux. Guinea-Bissau trying to play their way through, and they might find an opportunity here, and they take it. Sudan spurned theirs at the opposite end, but not Guinea-Bissau. Pikete Jassi with the strike, taking advantage of a little fortuitous pinball in his side's favour, and he buries it and gives the visitors an early lead in Sudan. A little bit fortunate that the ball fell to him, but he didn't need asking twice, did he? Clinical finish from Jassy. And Guinea-Bissau in the driving seat early on. Just the start that they would have wanted. And it makes that miss by Ramadan Agab look all the worse. Samuel Magani plays it forward. Cleared up by Falikande. Nice little bit of play, Agab's ball in. Some good touches from Sudan so far. The foul by Dea Eldin Majoub. Holding midfielder for Sudan. Space here, and a chance to shoot, and a second! A second in the space of as many minutes for Guinea-Bissau. Some very generous defending. And the visitors have a 2-goal lead now. And it's Frederick Mendy who's got the goal. Bikete Jassy, who got the first goal with the step-overs on the left, works space for the cross. And look at the space in the penalty area. It's Jorginho who misses his kick. But just as with the first goal, he sees the ball run kindly for a teammate. And Frederick Mendy just swivels and fires it past Abdallah, who had absolutely no chance from that range. And it's Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 2. Oh, a chance at the other end here. Very nearly worked his way through, did Faris Abdallah. Well, incredible start for Guinea-Bissau. What can Sudan do from here? I mentioned it earlier about Ramadan Agab here missing that glorious early opportunity. How bad must he feel? Never mind the fact that he's down, writhing on the ground and in need of some treatment, it would seem. He did well not to land too heavily on his opponent, Ruud Nielsen. Just an awkward fall, really.
Okay, it's okay, no?
Far too much space right in front. Being stretched off, and it's not looking good. Not at all. Must have fallen very awkwardly indeed. Hopefully it's not too serious. But he's not moving, that's never a good sign. Have a look at it again. It's actually a knee in the back, I think, is what causes the problem. Right there. It's actually Fali Kandi. I thought it was Rid Nielsen, but it's the number 2, not the number 5. No blame on the Guinea-Bissau defender. He had to go for the ball, which is what he did, but he caught the man. Trying to lift him onto the stretcher, which they managed to do now. This was the first goal. Lob from Jorginho. Bekete Jassi firing home, then it was his cross for Jorginho. Again, he misses his kick, but it runs really nicely. The rub of the green going with the men in green, and very much against the men in red, because he's side a 2-0 down, Hubert Velud. And now they're a man down as well. Ramadan Agab taken off on the stretcher. That's not good at all. 15 minutes in. 16 minutes now, in fact. Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 2, and Guinea-Bissau on the break. Jorginho out wide. Just miscued his pass for Nanu, the Porto fullback. Sudan trying to make something. Remember, down to 10 men for the moment. Kande's ball forward over the head of Frederick Mendy. And enforced change already. Rafinha El Tahir is on. Ramadan Agab. Maybe a shooting opportunity here. Headed clear by Amir Kamal. And the whistle sounds anyway. A little bit of respite for Sudan. battle his way through was Jorge Nogueira. Mendes. Nielsen just launches it long to the head of Abdallah. Chassis. Moreto Gassama. Very nearly a good ball. Cut out by Mohamed Saeed Ahmed. Foul, says the referee. It's Mohamed Abdel Rahman who was fouled. Bit unfortunate, actually. Frederick Mendy looked like he won the ball. Sorry, it was Alpha Semedo, in fact, who just nicked the ball away through the legs of Mohamed Abdel Rahman. Here's Amar Kamal. Plays his club football at Al Merreikh, which is the same club actually as Ramadan Agab. No doubt be somewhat concerned for his club teammate. For the moment, he's got a job to do. And Sudan have their backs against the wall here. Guinea-Bissau quite happy to sit on the lead for the moment. Will no doubt look to try another third on the counter-attack, and then it would be pretty much game over, even at this early stage. Frederick Mendy dispossessed by Sharaf Abdel Rahman. And Sudan enjoying a lot of the ball, but not managing to do very much with it, with a lot of green shirts massed in front of them. Jassy looks to swing it. It's not cut out by Abdallah, and Jorginho's trying to pounce again. Proving a real handful so far is Jorginho. Nearly fed through to Yasin Hamed. Wasn't much in that. Sudan were to get a goal back, it would be very much game on. Jonas Mendes. Here's Kande.
Good, again. Good.
Trying to make space for himself was Mohamed Abdel Rahman, but now Guinea-Bissau can break. Here's Moreto Kasama. Nanu. Ruud Nielsen. Kasama with a lot of space. He'll dictate the game for Guinea-Bissau if he's allowed to. It's another good little run from Jorginho, and Frederick Mendy's shot just palmed away by Ali Abdallah. Every time Jorginho bursts forward, he makes something happen, whether he means to or not. Certainly the case for the first two goals. Certainly trying to score the second himself, but miskicked and passed it up, teed it up nicely for Frederick Mendy. Pulled back this time with Jorginho, but that's the only way to stop him. To Eldin Majoub. Again, getting his hands dirty. Jassy. Nice little overlapping run from Kande. Not sure that got a touch, even though he claimed it did. Good tracking back by the substitute Athia El Tahir on early for Ramadan Agab. Guinea-Bissau also came through the first round of qualifying, beating Sao Tome and Principe 3-1 in aggregate. First, the top 26 ranked African teams in the FIFA rankings got a bye through to this stage, but not these two. For the moment, Guinea-Bissau in 109th, and Sudan are behind them in 121st. Ruud Nielsen. Here he is again, Kasama. Sudan having to work very hard to win the ball back. Come out, quickly, says their coach. Not forward by Abdel Rahman. And out of play by Kande. It's a throw to Sudan, who are trying to make headway, especially down this right-hand side. It's a searching ball in. Good header away by Ruud Nielsen, and it drops for a green shirt. Jassy. Little flick for Kasama. Space now opening up for Guinea-Bissau. Nano on the far side. It's a good delivery. Too close to Abdallah. A long and searching clearance there for Abdel Rahman. He's not going to get on the end of that. Guinea-Bissau will try and build patiently again. They've actually played Sudan 20 times, and Sudan have the edge. 9 wins to 8 for Guinea-Bissau. Here's Jassy.
On fait que glisser, c'est pas possible.
They have actually been African champions in Sudan all the way back in 1970. Which is more than Guinea-Bissau can say, although they only first made the Nations Cup in 2017. Oh, he's kept it in, he's done well there. Jassi should have played on. Instead he stopped, and Sudan are breaking. Abdel Rahman. He's got men in support. He uses them as well. It's a fierce shot, but not on target. Went for power. Needed more precision. Latvia Al-Tahir. He's taken up the position wide on the right. That was Ramadan Agab's before he was taken off with injury. Coming up to the half-hour mark. Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 2. Jassi and Mendy with the goals in quick succession. Ajoub's ball forward is a good one. That's a lovely little ball if the flag stays down, which it has. And wasted by Al-Tahir, rather snatched at the opportunity. Was onside. Well, we saw him smash one just wide of the target just before. This time he tried to place it in the far corner. Got his angles wrong. Maybe it'll be third time lucky for the substitute. Sudan have got a busy time of things, as well as their 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign. They've got the Arab Cup coming up, which is in Qatar actually, at the end of this year. Starts on the 30th of November. Then they'll have the Nations Cup just about a month or so after that. Just taken off the foot by Nasser Eldin El Shigal, winning his 60th cap tonight, the Sudan captain. Puts him joint top of the all-time list for his country. A big night for him, but it's not going the way he would have wanted so far. Here he is again, the captain. Well, that's ambitious. Overly so. Not been troubled yet, Jonas Mendes, but he should have been. Probably should have been picking the ball out of the back of his net early on. Ramadan Agab with a glorious opportunity when it was still 0-0. It's only a couple of minutes in. But then Guinea-Bissau hitting Sudan twice. And for the moment looking very comfortable, and when they do go forward, Guinea-Bissau dangerous. Kamal's ball forward. And he finds a green shirt. Gassama might have done better there, and he knows that he wanted the ball back for his side. Jorginho trying to take on Abdallah, who just closes the door on him. Was on the books of Manchester City as a youngster, was Jorginho. Now 25. He's been playing in Bulgaria for Ludogorets, but he's on loan, or was on loan in Egypt last season. Had a spell in France as well at Saint-Etienne. Well, that's a lovely ball through and a chance for a third. And denied by Abdallah. Frederick Mendy could have had a second. And Guinea-Bissau a third. But the Sudan goalkeeper stood firm and keeps his side clinging on in this game. But he knows he should have buried that, Frederick Mendy. Ten minutes to go until half-time. Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 1. Excuse me, 2. Should have been 3. Poor delivery. Won't get a second opportunity. Here's Yassine Hamed. Foul by Mendy, who showed his frustration there. Frustration at missing that chance. Which would have surely put this game to bed. Gassama left that short. Maybe a shooting opportunity here. No. Plays it wide instead to Hamed. Did Sharif Abdelrahman. Ball into the middle wasn't a good one, and maybe Guinea-Bissau can break here. Rides the challenge. Does Jorginho need support? Finds it on this left-hand side in the shape of Gassama. Jassy, the opening goal scorer, turns this way and that, and then falls over. One of the more obvious dives. To say he was looking for it would be a huge understatement. I'm rather surprised, I should say, that the South African referee, Victor Gomez, didn't have a word there. He heard the word out, and the assistant referee was only too happy to oblige. Was the Guinea-Bissau coach Basiro Kande, who's in his second spell. Well, we are going to have a yellow card here for Amir Kamal, first of the game. Painful blow on the Achilles of Frederick Mendy. Here's Gassama. Just hauled back by the Sudanese captain, El Shager. Gets ball forward. Straight to Sangante. Here come Guinea-Bissau again. Kasama left it for Jassy. And that's 3. And surely that's good night for Sudan. They've cut through the home back 4 again and again and again. Ali Abdallah denied Frederick Mendy a third just a couple of minutes ago, but nothing he could do there. Jassy was the man over on this near side. Kasama left it deliberately, and the shot was too good and too fierce for Abdallah this time. And it's Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 3, and it's not even half-time yet. Second goal then for Pikete Jassy. Morita Kasama gets the golf buggy treatment. Sudan are getting the treatment here this evening. Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 3. Abdullah Rahman gets the shot away. Always difficult for a goalkeeper when it deflects up like that and loops. It will be a corner for Sudan. Athia El Tahir with it, it's not away. It dropped nicely for Abdel Rahman. Abdallah. And 2 red shirts leave it for each other at the back post, and then it's picked off by Mendy, and here goes Piketty. Support on the right-hand side from Jorginho. Here comes Kasama. Foul on Jorginho, who looks so good with the ball at his feet. You can see why Manchester City were interested in him when he was a kid. Went there at 17. He's only 25 now. Sudan are having a real problem keeping any sort of tabs on him. A great opportunity from this free kick here. Sangante is there, the centre back, number 22. Goes for goal. It's off the crossbar. Great effort from Jorge Nogueira, and it comes in again, and Abdallah is down and clings on this time. And his clearance is a poor one. Just invites more pressure from Guinea-Bissau onto the Sudanese. And they've pretty much had enough of that in the first half here. So close to a fourth. Majou's ball forward. Here's Abdelrahman. El Tahir nearly pulls one back. Mendes got a touch. I think it then ricocheted off the post. Well, that would have changed the complexion of the game. Very nearly was third time lucky for El Tahir. His third shooting opportunity. That one he got on target. His ball in. Nervy defending from Guinea-Bissau. Abdallah probably should have just crossed it immediately. Does now, and a chance here, and it's off the post again. How unlucky can Sudan be? Hitting that left-hand upright of Jonas Mendes's goal twice inside a minute. And a frustrating night for Uber Velut. Just gets worse. That was the first opportunity. That was at the other end, the free kick that hit the crossbar from Guinea-Bissau. But it was Sudan who hit the post through Athir El Tahir first. And then the header from Mohamed Said Ahmed. Maybe this game isn't over, despite the scoreline. Another corner. El Tahir's ball in. This time it's a good clearing header at the near post. Abdallah, though, picks it up once more. Another deep ball to the back post, and again, panicky clearance by Ruud Nielsen. And Guinea-Bissau really under pressure in the last 2 minutes. Another corner from El Tahir. Poor delivery this time, though. Don't think he was trying to do that. 4 minutes to be added on. Most of those from the treatment that Ramadan Agab required before he was stretchered off. Hopefully nothing serious. Looks like a blow in the lower back. And so Jonas Mendes comes and really fluffs his punch. But nobody there in a red shirt to take advantage. But here comes Sudan again. Abdel Rahman. El Shigale leaves it for Megani, his ball forward.
Whoa!
Drops for Abdel Rahman, shooting chance. Well, Sudan have created more danger in the last 2 minutes than they have in the previous 44 or 45. That was the ball in from Abdallah. And the clearance behind by Ruud Nielsen, but the real drama was before that, when that left hand upright of Jonas Mendes's goal was rattled twice in very quick succession. Certainly cause for optimism for Sudan. It'd be hard to believe when you're 3-0 down. Here's Amir Kamal. Does have to watch his step after picking up a yellow card. That's an inviting cross. Great bit of defending from Sangante, but it's not fully away. Sharaf Abdul Rahman. Majoub trying to force it forward, and anywhere will do for the moment for Guinea-Bissau. They certainly haven't let their heads drop, have Sudan. Megani inside for El Shigale, dispossessed. Was nicely done too by Alpha Semedo. And now Kasama. Danger now though for Sudan. Mendy skips away from the challenge. Not many green shirts in the middle to aim for though. Jorginho was arriving. Nano on the far side now. Trying to work space for a cross or a shot. I think it's going to be the cross. Ricochets off a couple of Sudan defenders, and fortunately for them, to safety. Here's Majoub. Overhits it. towards Mohamed Abdelrahman. Almost had the 4 minutes added on. El Shagail, maybe time for Sudan to throw one more attack Guinea-Bissau's way. Not with the ball into the box like that, though. It's a good challenge. Alpha Semedo, the man who was robbed. Abdelrahman now. And Hamed's shot blocked. And then the follow-up is wasted. And that's the very last bit of action in the first half. Sudan coming on strong late on in the first 45 minutes. But the problem for them is that they're already 3 goals down. Frederick Mendy with 2 for Guinea-Bissau after Piketty Jassi had opened the scoring early on. Guinea-Bissau in charge, very much so on the scoreboard, but Sudan with cause for optimism after a strong finish to the first half. It's Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 3 at half-time.
Warm up, warm up. What happened? You go in the dressing room. Do substitution. I know. I'll give you time. You'll give me. Yes, I know. How many times? Yes, I'll give you time. I'll give you time. I don't want you to do it now. Because now you need to go to the dressing room. This 5 minutes, then 10 minutes you come in here. Okay.
Allez, go, Raphaël, la mi-temps, maintenant, allez.
suis en train de siffler là-bas. Allez. Au début.
Welcome back to Sudan, where Guinea-Bissau are back out onto the pitch already. No surprise to find them pretty keen to get on with things here. After 45 minutes at Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 3. The visitors very much in charge, but there was more than a warning at the end of the first half, with Sudan hitting the post twice. An early goal for the hosts would certainly cause Guinea-Bissau a few anxious moments. That's the first 11, just getting their feet moving again, and their opponents are out as well. A couple of Sudanese substitutes working very hard during the break as well. Wouldn't be much of a surprise, would it, to see Hubert Velu make changes to a team that trails 3-0 at the break here. They lost their opening game 2-0 in Morocco. Staring down the barrel of a second straight defeat to open Group I, with very, very far from the start that they would have hoped for. Particularly in this game. Their goalkeeper there, Ali Abdallah, making a good save as well. to deny Guinea-Bissau a fourth. Guinea-Bissau hitting the crossbar as well, so it was a busy old first half. So here comes the change. Number 14 is Yassin Hamed. He's being replaced by number 17, Yassir Mohammed. And Majoub is off. And Abi Abdallah is on. Underway then in the second half. In Sudan, Sudan 0, Guinea-Bissau 3. The scoreline not a full reflection of that opening 45 minutes as I just outlined. Guinea-Bissau might have had one or two more goals. Sudan might have had a couple as well. From a neutral point of view, it would be good if Sudan scored. If Guinea-Bissau was to get a fourth, then surely it would be all over. Here's Faris Abdallah. There's a good ball in. Nobody there in a red shirt though. All had gone to the near post. Sudan still have it though. Here's the captain El Shagail. Nice little ball through. Didn't get a good punch again, did Yunus Mendes. He did that in the first half too. Wasn't too confident in the air. Abdurrahman. Abdallah, his ball forward. Positive start to the second half from Sudan. Abdurrahman, lovely ball out to the far side. Amir Kamal might have done better. Patience built up from Hubert Velud's side. They need some end product now though, and quickly, to just set Guinea-Bissau wondering.
Yassir Hussein. Yassir Hussein, Mez. There! Good!
Can hear the accented cries of good every time Sudan do something that pleases their coach, Hubert Velud. That was less good. Cleaned up by Sangante, who's yet to put a foot wrong. Kamal booked in the first half. The Sudan number 4. He's done well. Might have used the opportunity to cross better though. That was untidy, but he did enough. Did Sangante. pushed an El Tahir shot onto the post, did Jonas Mendes late in the first half, and then saw a header strike the same upright. So I'm sure that the message from Basiro Kande, the Guinea-Bissau coach at half-time, would be to not take the foot off the gas. Speaking of the devil.
Good. Good, Eboka, good. Allez, encore.
Sudan coming forward again then. They've dominated proceedings in the open 5 minutes of the second half. That's a nice ball. Three men waiting in the middle. Here's El Shagail. Maybe a shooting chance. There is. It was fiercely struck. Too hot for Mendes to handle, but he blocked it and kept it out, which is the most important thing as far as Guinea-Bissau are concerned. Mendes this time makes the clean catch. Chance to relieve some of the pressure. That's nicely done. Here's Abdullah Rahman. Just taken off his toe, and then he nearly turned into trouble, did Jorge Nogueira. Sudan corner. Can they capitalize on their pressure? It's a Sudan head. I think it was Amir Kamal who got there. They just glanced off his forehead. Guinea-Bissau will need to draw the sting out of Sudan here. Well, for the moment, they can't keep the ball. Abdurrahman loses out. Foul by El Shagail on Moreto Kasama. Sangante. Here's Kasama. Really good at finding space in between the lines is Moreto Kasama.
Good.
Wasted counter-attack opportunity by Sudan. Nicely done by Piketty. Nanu across to the double goal scorer Frederick Mendy. And that'll be a Guinea-Bissau throw. Guinea-Bissau only entered World Cup qualifying for the first time for France 98 as Sudan might capitalise now. Here's a great opportunity, and they do pull one back, and fully deserved too. Cool finish from Mohamed Abdel Rahman. And Sudan have been rewarded for a very, very positive start to the second half. Really good play by the captain El Shigel to win the ball. Guinea-Bissau caught out and punished. Well, what now? Can Guinea-Bissau regroup, or will Sudan push on? Could have the makings of a classic here. They've really deserved that, have Sudan. Here they come again. And there's a definite spring in their step. Here's the goal scorer. And again, Abdel Rahman gets the shot away. It's off a Guinea-Bissau body. Doesn't quite run for the throw-in. Here's Abdallah. His ball in, nobody there in a red shirt. But they'll pick it up again, will Sudan. And right now, Guinea-Bissau is second to everything. El Shigel, his influence certainly telling in midfield for Sudan. Sharaf Abdel Rahman, good run from him. Here's the substitute, Mozamil. Faris Abdallah now, taking on his man. It's a good bit of defensive play. Guinea-Bissau needed it as well.
J'ai compris qu'il rentre au dernier moment, l'appel. L'appel au dernier moment à l'intérieur. خلي بالك يزولي يزولي مع الباص حطوا الكرة قدام ما تجي طوالي بدري كويس هذا شوي شوي.
The scoreline's in Guinea-Bissau's favour, but the momentum very much going the host's way. Again, says their coach, and that's a lovely ball. And a chance for a second, maybe. And he was very quickly out of his box. They both were, and a chance maybe now for Guinea-Bissau. He's offside. He's offside, is Jorginho. That's a wasted opportunity. And we're going to... I thought we were going to have a substitute, but instead play goes on. There's a Guinea-Bissau player down. That's a good ball into the box. The header isn't a good one by Rud Nielsen. Hooked away by Alpha Semedo, and suddenly this game is really alive. We're going to have the golf buggy out again. Can't quite make out who it is who's suffering. But he just had to make sure he was onside there, Jorginho, because he would have had a great opportunity to score a fourth. Alta here trying to help the medical staff. The referee's not having any of it. It's Fali Kande who is down, took a blow in the back, pretty much like Ramadan Agab did early on in the game, and The Sudan striker was stretched off. Well, it's not his side that was the problem there for Alpha Semedo as we get a replay of the goal. Let's put Sudan back into this one. Eventually, Sudan decide that it's a good idea just to give the ball back to Guinea-Bissau. Long clearance from Mendes. Here's Frederick Mendy. He'll be looking for a hat-trick.
Go again!
It's a good ball. Now Abdelrahman tries to play it through to the other Abdelrahman. Sharaf to Mohammed. Suddenly Guinea-Bissau really do look vulnerable. Half an hour to go. That's a good ball. Oh, he needed to control it, not duck under it. The young substitute, Yassir Mozamil. Here's Abdallah. Good, says the coach. They are doing very well indeed. Space on the edge of the box for the captain. Straight at Mendes, and if it hadn't been the Guinea-Bissau goalkeeper would have been in trouble. It was well struck by his opposite number. They're really a side transformed, Sudan, since the closing minutes of the first half. Almost as if they had to go 3-0 down before they realized what sort of game they were in. Sometimes it takes conceding an opening goal to wake teams up. It's a little bit extreme to wait nearly 40 minutes and concede 3. Certainly appears to be the case, though. Abdallah seen a lot of the ball down this left-hand side. A little bit of afters, shall we say, between Pikete and Mohamed Said Ahmed. A little glare, a few words exchanged. Not sure they're the sort of words you can repeat on air, but I'm fairly sure they're not. Not quite sure what the problem was. It certainly wasn't between those two. And now the visiting bench getting involved as well. The South African referee having absolutely none of it. And 3 Guinea-Bissau substitutes wait to come on. Oh, if he could have turned onto his left foot there, Abdelrahman. There was space on the edge of the penalty area to drive into the box and get a shot away. That's good play. Good challenge on Jorginho. Oh, I thought he won the ball. And so did Mohamed Saeed Ahmed. Well, to be fair to the referee, he tried to win the ball. He barely brushed it with the first challenge. Definitely took it with the second, but took the man as well. And here come a trio of substitutes for the visitors. João Jakite is number 8, Alexandre Mendy is number 9, and Mama Balde is number 17. So fresh legs going forward for Guinea-Bissau. Wouldn't be surprised if Mendy replaces Mendy. Piquete, who's going off. He'll be replaced by Mama Balde, who's just left Dijon to go to Troyes, staying in Ligue 1 after Dijon were relegated. Frederick Mendy does indeed come off, and Alexandre Mendy does come on. And Jorge Nogueira is replaced by João Jakite. Well, was it 6 or 16? 16 it was. In fact, it's Murata Kasama. Excuse me. Guinea-Bissau free kick then, after that flurry of changes. And Hamdallah makes the clean catch and sets his side away again. They look stretched every time that Sudan come forward to Guinea-Bissau. Fortunate there, here's Mendy, the substitute, getting a first touch and a shot away as well. Well, he's had a very good start to the season with Caen in the second division in France. Alexandre Mendy. Going to change, another change from Sudan. And number 9 coming on. Didn't see who he replaced, actually. Maybe try and be able to work that out for you in the course of the next couple of minutes. Here's another one of the substitutes, Abdallah. How was that challenge? Question was asked. Instead, it's going to be a free kick to the visitors. Well, there's the answer to the question. Who replaced? It's Samuel Megani. There is the substitute, Yassir Mozamil. "21 minutes left. Sudan 1, Guinea-Bissau 3, but it's not looking all that comfortable at the moment for Guinea-Bissau. Might do something with that here, though. Good defending from Abdallah. That's a nice ball forward. Crossing opportunity, maybe. 3 men to aim for in the middle. El Shagel moving up onto the edge of the box from where he fired a pretty ferocious but straight at the goalkeeper shot just a few minutes ago. Guinea-Bissau can't say they haven't been warned. El Shagel trying to win it back for his side. Very nearly does. It's a bit untidy. Here is the Sudanese captain. Needed to be more accurate with the ball forward. Balde knocks it forward and Mendy tries to chase it down. Offside flag up on the far side. Just the momentum slightly slipping away now from Sudan. And that very, very strong first 15 minutes of the second half. In the last 10 minutes or so, they've just been held at arm's length. So another Guinea-Bissau player down. It's Alpha Samada, I think, again. Tempers flaring once more. In fact, it's Falikande again. And that was the shot from Alexon Mendy, well struck. Not accurate enough, though. Guinea-Bissau temporarily down to 10 men. But they have a free kick to clear their lines. Some 17 minutes left. Still leading by 3-1 in Sudan. Here's Mendy trying to hold the ball up. Foul throw. Sudan get possession back very cheaply. Here's Sharaf Abdelrahman. Abdallah swings it across to the far side. Kamal. Another ball into the box, a good one too. It's off the head of Hussein Al-Ghazali. The threat still there to Guinea-Bissau's 2-goal lead. He got there, did the substitute. Abdallah wrestling with Jorginho. Jorginho who ran the show in the first half, has been very much off the stage in the second. Here comes a change. It's Fali Kande who's going to stay off. Looks like he's got a back problem as well. Jefferson Nkada is coming on. Wonder if that yellow card for a member of Basiro Kande's technical staff will just calm things down a little bit on the sidelines. Well, there's certainly going to be some nerves among the Guinea-Bissau contingent. Got a yellow card there for Jorge Nogueira. And we're inside the final 15 minutes of the 90. In fact, it wasn't Jorge Nogueira, it was Alfez Semedo who got the booking for the challenge, I think. Definitely a yellow card shown as Kamal plays it forward. Maybe Guinea-Bissau can break here. They've got men over and men streaming forward too. Surely offside is Mendy. Indeed he is. That was very, very careless indeed. And now Sudan can hit back. That's a lovely ball. Men in the middle to aim for as well. Mendes at the near post, colliding with Abdelrahman. Certainly within his rights to go for it was the Sudanese attacker, as the host prepared to make another change. Mars Abdelrahman is coming on. Mendes though and Abdelrahman needing some treatment first. Going to be the number 8, Sharaf Abdelrahman, who makes way, and Maz Abdelrahim will come on. That was an opportunity for a fourth for Guinea-Bissau, and wasted by Mendy straying carelessly offside. It's going to drift out of play. Seen very little of Guinea-Bissau as an attacking force in the second half. But can Sudan muster enough creativity and energy in the final 11 minutes and whatever's added on to get something from this game? Certainly wouldn't be undeserved. Al-Ghazali. Abdallah on the overlap. He had a really good game, not a bad ball in either. Well, one back by Semedo, and now here goes Jorginho. Men in the middle. Great recovery from Mohamed Said Ahmed. Hit a post with a header late in the first half. But he's been solid at the back too. Guinea-Bissau taking a very long time about even getting over towards the corner here. And it comes, and it's a header on target and flicked over his own bar by Ali Abdallah. Low this time. That'll be another corner. It's Mama Balde who was coming for the short ball. Referee wants less friction in the penalty area before the ball is delivered. Finally it comes in from Jakite. Another header, and this time it's into the corner. Beautifully placed it was too by Mama Balde. And that surely seals the 3 points for Guinea-Bissau. The hosts absolutely heartbroken, but they've been picked off here. The substitute Mama Balde with an inch-perfect header. Great leap, super finish. Sudan 1, Guinea-Bissau 4. Placed it absolutely superbly, did Mama Balde. And Sudan, who had opportunities to get a second, had all the pressure and were dominating. Their chance has surely gone now. They'll keep plugging away though. Athia El Tahia with the free kick, but we've only got 7 minutes left. It really would take something special now for Sudan to get something from this game, and that was anything but special. He's never going to save that. Here's Abdallah. Placement, power. As sweet a connection as he could have hoped for, Mama Balde. And it's 3 points that will take Guinea-Bissau to the top of Group I. Although they will have played a game more than Morocco, he'll have 3. And Guinea, who will have the single point that they earned against Guinea-Bissau last week. But it's the perfect evening, in terms of the result at least, for Basiro Kande. But he knows there'll be work to do, because in the second half, at the end of the first, Guinea-Bissau were on the ropes. Good early ball, and Ali Abdallah anticipating well. Quick release and a good release too. And cleaned up nicely by Rud Nielsen. He and Opa Sangante at the heart of the Guinea-Bissau defence have been very good. El Shagail, his record equaling 60th cap, is not going to be quite as memorable as he would have hoped for. Frustration for Sudan. I don't know how that's a foul against the Sudanese player, but it always is. Any contact with the goalkeeper seems to be illegal now. Even if it's initiated by the goalkeeper, as it was there. We've got 4 minutes left of the 90. Well, Sudan have another home game lined up in October. It's the first of their doubleheader against Guinea. Although Guinea still have to play their game against Morocco, which was due to be played in this round. Guinea-Bissau are away in Morocco, so that's a tough fixture for them. But they'll be heartened by this result, that's for sure. Abdallah inside for El Shagail. Just lost his footing there. And here goes Alex Mendy. Support arriving, but not much of it. Al Tahir's ball forward. Goal scorer Abdul Rahman. Across to Al Ghazali, who flattens his marker and seems to give him a bit of a cuddle as well. Jefferson Nkanda, the man who felt the full weight of the challenge, quite literally. You can see just how hot and humid it is. The sweat-drenched shirts of the Guinea-Bissau players. Not easy conditions. It's not the easiest pitch either. Is there a chance here for Sudan? There may well be. Good run, great run from midfield. Couldn't keep the shot down though. Had to stretch for it a little bit. Mozamil, the substitute, on the far side. I think that was Sudan's chance. for a consolation. 4-1, it's harsh on them. Remember, they hit the post twice at the end of the first half. Although Guinea-Bissau will point out that they had a free kick strike the crossbar as well. And forced a couple of good saves from Ali Abdallah. I'm going to be hearing Hubert Velud saying good in my sleep this evening. Said it a lot this evening for his Sudan side, and rightly so. They played really well. They're on the wrong end of a 4-1 scoreline here. Abdallah. Al-Ghazali's ball in, comfortably enough away. El Shagail. A long-range strike is a good one. And he's still alert as Jonas Mendes. It was Awalgla Abdallah with the long-range strike. It was crisply hit. In comes the corner. Two Sudan players at the near post, very nearly making contact. 4 minutes to be added on. Maybe time for either side to add to the scoreline here. Abdallah launches it forward. But even if Sudan score, surely it won't change the outcome of the game.
Okay, play. Jogger nummer 10, jogger. Play.
Here's El Shagail. He's had a good game. Another shooting opportunity, and this time it slipped through, and they do have a consolation. It's Mohamed Abdel Rahman again. A second for him, a second for Sudan. Guinea-Bissau with a 2-goal advantage now. Another crisp long-range hit, this time a little bit too hot for Jonas Mendes to handle. He'll think he should have done better. Great striker's instincts, though, from Mohamed Abdel Rahman. Abdallah. The right idea, trying to play the ball inside the fullback. But the run of El Tahir. Remember, he came on very early indeed. Inside the opening 20 minutes for Ramadan Agab. Sudan still coming forward, to their credit. And they'll have a corner. Could they pull it back to 4-3? That would perhaps be more a fair reflection of the game. Not great delivery. Can he do better now? Al Tahir. He does. Drop for the shot, and still it's not away. Nobody there in a red shirt. Not quite sure what he was trying to do. Mozamil, and there's the final whistle. Guinea-Bissau sink to their knees in thankful prayer. It's ended here. Sudan 2, Guinea-Bissau 4. They are going top of Group I tonight.
Inside the locker, but I can do a shower. Okay. I go to change
Fast, my friend.